Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Tabansu, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, when we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we have a very interesting show for you guys. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you want to follow me on Instagram, my name is Charles Tabansu. My handle is CTABANZ. If you want to follow the channel on Instagram, same name as the channel, Dreamers Pro. And if you want today's full show before it comes out on YouTube, it is streaming for free on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Anyway, let me get into the topic here. I'm sure some of you guys are looking at me like, what the hell is going on? Why does he have on his hat? The long answer is it is cold. The short answer is it's cold, right? Curling in the UK is cold as hell, and it's one of the reasons I'm moving to Texas next year. I can't deal with this. Like, enough is enough. I know I'm from the East Coast. I'm born in Maryland, grew up in New York. I cannot deal with this cold. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. So I got on my hat because it's damn cold. Anyway, let me get into this topic here. So as you guys know, Shannon Sharpe is an avid LeBron James supporter, right? He always comes to the defense of LeBron. He's one of the people that believes that LeBron is the greatest player of all time. But recently, he had a public disagreement with LeBron James when he was on ESPN First Take, and they were reacting to some comments that LeBron made during his visit to, the Miami Heat. So they were there, they were talking about that. And LeBron essentially said that he believes that he would have gone on to have the same career that he had he not gone to play in Miami. And when they asked Shannon Sharpe to weigh in on that, he vehemently disagreed, and it surprised a lot of people. And it brought out some LeBron supporters to say, "Shit, bro, what's going on? I thought this was your man. What's going on?" Right? So they had that. So that was kind of the first time we saw, well, not we, but a lot of people saw Shannon Sharpe publicly disagree with LeBron, and LeBron responded and had this kind of back and forth, but not like directly at each other, kind of like subliminally. So that was that. Then what happened? As you guys know, there was a health scare surrounding Bronny James, I believe LeBron's oldest son, and they were able to get the situation under control at the USC medical staff or whatever. I think it's USC, University of Southern California, or UCLA. I think one of those schools. So they were able to kind of get him under stable condition, and they said that he wasn't going to be able to play basketball for a bit. So then we got the news that he was going to be cleared to play, and then LeBron James essentially came out and said that he wouldn't miss that game, and in a situation like that, it's family before team, right? It's always family first. That's been his position, and we can understand it. We can see that through some of the things that he has done over the years for his family. So Shannon Sharpe caught a whiff of these comments on his Nightcap show with Chad Ochocinco, and basically they were reacting to it. Now, to give you guys a quick kind of heads up, Shannon Sharpe has said that he's one of these people that is a creature of habit. When he does something, he kind of he follows that pattern on and on and on. And it's the reason he's been able to gain success as a former NFL player. So he has his own thing. Shannon Sharpe is one of those people that believes in deep commitments to whatever endeavors you undertake. You can see his commitment to his health, that he's in great shape even in his 50s. So Shannon has always been this type of person, right? It's good that we give some, a backdrop to Shannon Sharpe, the individual. So what we want to do is want to play what Shannon Sharpe had to say in terms of, whether or not he would put family first, and if he agrees with LeBron James on his position. Take a listen to what Shannon Sharpe had to say here, and then we'll come back and continue on the show. Take a listen to what Shannon had to say here.
LeBron James says he'll miss the Lakers game to watch Bronny's college debut. I already told my teammates that if they're playing the same day we're playing, I'm going to catch them the next game. Family over everything.
Yeah.
What is your take on this?
You goddamn right. I miss a game too. I would definitely miss a game. He got 82 of them anyway. And missing one ain't gonna hurt, especially to see your son, his first collegiate basketball game. Absolutely. And the funny thing about it is, I'm not sure if anybody would actually have a problem with LeBron missing a game to see his son play, being who he is.
I'm sure they would.
You think they would? You think
I think some would, because the simple fact is that you sign up for stuff like this. You're gonna have to miss. You're gonna miss recitals. You're gonna miss stuff.
Sir.
So let me ask you a question. If it's a playoff game 7, you missing it?
Well, this ain't game 7.
Whoa, time out.
We talking about hypotheticals.
Hold on, time out. No, you said family over everything. So if it's family over everything, it's family over everything in all situations. So again, let me ask you: playoff game 7, NBA Finals. You missing it?
That's different. I don't think he's missing it.
Why not? Well,
No,
so it ain't family over everything. It just so happens to be so he's looking at these games. He's looking at these games.
Regular
Like I
season.
said, me, I would because I'm going all in, Ocho. You already know. You hear me talk. You know how I am about football. You know how I am about any sport. I give it my all. Nightcap. Like I said, I spent $300,000 on Lakers season ticket and went to one game.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Come on back home to me now.
Yeah.
I told you about spending money like that. You spent $300,000 on Laker tickets?
And how many games have I been to, Ocho?
I don't know because I don't watch basketball.
One.
So
my daughter's birthday. I took on a Thursday. I signed up to do nightcap. I signed up to do nightcap with you Sunday, Monday, Thursday.
Oh, so you missing out on the game because of our union.
Because this is what I signed up for.
Boy, you know what? You are right, boy. I don't care what they say about you, boy. You are right with me. Now, if you want me to fight, I can come to LA. I can do nightcap right there next to you so we can go to the Laker game. I ain't got no problem. Let me know. I don't want you to waste no $300,000. What tickets cost that much?
Man, this is Lakers. I don't know who paid for the ticket at Philly, but it's a whole different animal out here, bro.
So you heard what Shannon Sharpe had to say there. Here are my thoughts on this. First of all, I think we need to take this thing by a case-by-case basis. When LeBron says that family first, that makes sense for a person like LeBron James and his personality. When Shannon Sharpe says, I'm all about commitment and all of that, committing to whatever thing it is, it makes sense for the person that Shannon Sharpe is. Shannon Sharpe is one of these people that believes that once you commit, especially in a team concept, your teammates need to know that, number one, you're 100% bought in. Number two, you're going to be there for them no matter what. And it means as much to them as it does to you. There's some people that are big on that, right? And once they've made a commitment to whether it be their career, whether it may be playing for a professional team, it is what it is. And then if you heard what Shannon Sharpe said, in his case, if it means missing recitals or not attending plays or whatever it is what it is. And he said it on numerous occasions that he's missed a lot of important moments in his kid's life because of his commitment to his profession as a basketball, as an NFL player. Whereas LeBron seems to have a different approach. LeBron seems to have found the happy medium between ensuring that he is giving 100% of himself to, his career, his body, in terms of taking care of himself, spending money on his body to ensure that he's in tip-top form. But he also is one of these people that's also made it clear that, listen, all of this is for my family and there's a bigger purpose. And I can understand that. There are a lot of people that I was listening to Shaq, who's worth a few $100 million. And he said that the reason he still gets up and goes to work is to take care of his family. And for that, if his mom wants to buy anything, there's nothing that if his mom wants something, he'll be able to get it for her at any moment in time. Now, it sounds crazy because Shaq is worth a few $100 million. So it's like, what thing could his mom want that he couldn't get for him in his present state right now, like that you can't afford right now? But nevertheless, that's what drives him. I don't think it makes LeBron James a better person than Shannon Sharpe or makes Shannon Sharpe a bad person. I just think that this is the way these two people have decided to live their lives, and they're going to be pluses and minuses in both cases. You're going to be there for your family a lot of the times. Maybe that may cause friction between maybe you and some of your teammates or your coworkers when they need you in that specific moment. And if you're always there for your teammates, your coworkers, or whatever it is, it may cause friction between you and your family. I think there are pluses. I think there are pros and cons to every decision that you make. The important thing is that you go into these decisions and you're making these decisions with your eyes open and you have all of the information. To me, though, however, I'm beginning to notice another pattern, which is Shannon Sharpe now, as time is going on, is becoming more and more comfortable with disagreeing with LeBron in public, right? LeBron would take a position, and Shannon is now reaching the point where he's like, I disagree. This is how I choose to live my life. And I think that's good. I think everyone should have their own thoughts. I think everyone should think independently. And if that's what you believe, that's your truth, then go ahead and live it, right? I don't think that you need to assimilate into someone else's life because they're giving you a good argument for why this works. I'll give you guys a quick example and I'll close. I was recently having a conversation with some family members, and we were kind of discussing how both households are run. And I run my household. We run our household rather in one particular way. The other family runs their household in another way. The other family was saying, this and this and this and this works for them, and we were saying this and this and this and this works for us. Now, who's right? It depends on who's right and who's wrong. It depends on the family, right? Because what may be right for one family A may be wrong for family B, because they're different personalities, different people, and that's something we have to understand as well. People have different personalities, and you can't expect everyone to behave in unison. People are going to do different things, think different ways. So, and I just think that people have to be aware of whatever comes with all of those decisions that they make. So these are my thoughts and opinions on the situation. What I want to know from you guys is, number one, are you in the LeBron James school of thought, or are you in the Shannon Sharpe school of thought? Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section, and we catch you guys on the next show. Peace.